everyone, I believe that creating an AI Ozzy could become psychologically hard for grieving fans, the Osbournes, and even for future generations of the Osbournes. The reason why I'm deeply invested in the creation of an AI Ozzy avatar is because before YouTube, I was a business consultant in tech and I went down the AI rabbit hole. And what concerned me and what was really shocking to me was the complete lack of AI governance, the global governance of the AI development. Most people hear the word AI and think of chatbots, voice cloning, or image generators. That is narrow AI and it's specialized, it's task based and controlled. But AGI, artificial general intelligence, this is where things is getting entirely different. AGI is human level intelligence and potentially beyond human intelligence. And AGI is a system of it's a system capable of reasoning, adapting, and learning across domains, almost like human beings, almost like human mind. And this is where, as I said, it becomes serious. I discovered AI experts like Dr. Roman Yampolsky and Connor Leahy and they have warned us for decades about, for years now, about the risk of superintelligence and the lack of human control, because the uncomfortable truth is that once the technology evolves past human control, they might lose the control of it. And still, as I said, there is no global governance or anything about AI. No real global governance in the realm of AGI. So when I heard discussions about when I heard the discussions about creating an AI avatar, an AI Aussie avatar that fans could interact with forever, honestly, I don't think people fully grasp where this could eventually lead. And honestly, a lot of die-hard Ozzy Osbourne fan hasn't received this idea very well at all. Most fans want to remember the real Ozzy, not interact with an artificial version of him that imitate him forever and ever. And I'm not saying the Osbournes have bad intention, not at all. I genuinely don't believe that. I think they are looking at it through an emotional lens and through the today's technology lens. But technology evolves rapidly, and it is that illusion of control that is exactly what worries AI experts, and that what is worrying me, because I think the Osbournes will lose control over AI Ozzy in the future. An AI avatar is fundamentally different from archived footage because it generates new behavior, new responses, and eventually new interpretations of the person that is no longer with us anymore. There is not they are not alive and they can consent or correct it. Would he actually say this? And honestly, Ozzy was an authentic precisely because he was so human. He was chaotic, he was flawed, he was spontaneous, he was confusing, he was funny, he was emotional, and he was so unpredictable. And honestly, that what made Ozzy Ozzy, just like the unpredictability of him. And I honestly don't think people consider how psychologically strange this could be for the future generation as well. Little Ossie Matilda may only know this AI avatar, the avatar version of Ozzy, as she's the newly born of Jack and Ari Osbourne. And she will never ever know the real Ozzy, but maybe only know this AI avatar Ozzy. And since that must sincerely become a very weird experience and confusing experience for the grandchildren, trying to separate the real person from this artificial simulation of Ozzy. And I think some legacies should be preserved through memory, through the music, and through archived moments, and not through artificial simulations trying to replace the human that we lost. Rest in peace, Ozzy. And honestly, I don't want the future of hard rock and heavy metal becoming artificial. I think like sorry. I think like this genre was built on raw human emotions, chaos, flaws, rebellion, and real lived experiences. And that is the soul of rock, and that is the soul of heavy metal, being truly rebellious and angry and pour your heart out through the music. And replacing dead artists through AI simulations, it risks stripping off humanity, the very humanity that made people connect with the musician and the dead artist in the first place. And personally, I sincerely hope the Osbourne deeply research AGI and the AGI space and check out the AI experts on this field, and they research the long-term implications before creating something like this. Because once digital immortality exists, you can't necessarily just turn it off later because it will take over. And that's what I'm saying about you will lack human control of it. I might sound very dystopian, but my fear is very real, and experts like Elon Musk say that we already have AGI, but we doesn't have any global governance in place. So even though the Osbournes have a contract with the company right now, they can't forecast what the technology will evolve to and what they do if they take control over the AI avatar. And it is dystopian, I know, but I don't have a very positive take on this. And honestly, I don't think any of us want Ozzy Osbourne that potentially can go rogue. Most, most, I think most, it will take control. It will go rogue with this lack of global governance, and we don't want a bat-eating, swearing maniac of an Ozzy Osbourne on stage biting head of bats and pigeons. And we don't want him running in service in 2085 like this because, as I said, you can't switch him off. Until next time, bye bye.